Hey guys, what's up? I'm Josie.
And I'm Josh. We're live here today at the Shoe, where your Ohio State Buckeyes take on the Indiana Hoosiers.
Stick with us as we cover the halftime show, game highlights, and a special post-conference report. Coming up next, Outlook predictions.
Who's hungry?
Hey guys, how's it going? So last week against Rutgers, we saw Ohio State start off a little slow before finally warming up to put on quite the offensive and defensive showing en route to a 58-0 shutout. Mike Weber and Curtis Samuel both had big days, and JT Barrett set the record for career touchdowns at Ohio State with his third of 4 on the day. But what impressed me the most was that 12 different players caught passes in this game. I can't think of another game ever where that many players have been involved in the passing game. And that really speaks to the number of talented receivers that this team has. The talent level on this team right now is just ridiculous. And it's only going to get better with the top recruiting classes that Urban Meyer is bringing in year after year. I mean, I saw a quote the other day that said Ohio State lost over half of its team to the first 3 rounds of the NFL draft, and somehow it got better. Just think about that. I mean, that's mind-blowing. So this week, Ohio State takes on Indiana in the Shoe, and I don't really expect the outcome to be much different from last week. I mean, Indiana's coming off a big win against Michigan State, which to me only ensures that this Ohio State team is not going to take them lightly. They're not going to look ahead to next week against Wisconsin. I expect the Buckeyes to come out firing on all cylinders and, make Indiana's improved defense look not so much improved. Look for both Samuel and Weber to have big games again this week, each of them going over 100 total yards. JT's going to be JT. He's going to have his typical 3 or 4 touchdowns again. And I really hope that he gets a couple long bombs in there. I think Indiana's going to stack the box and force him to go over top. So I think this is the perfect time to try to air it out. Indiana has a good running back in Redding. He's had 3 100-yard rushing games this year. I don't expect him to get his 4th this week against the Silver Bullets. This young defense has been outstanding so far, and I think they'll continue to dominate and rack up interceptions against these inferior teams like Indiana. I predict Malik Hooker is going to get back on track this week with at least 1 interception. I think at least 1 more DB is going to get an interception, maybe Marshawn Lattimore. And I think that's going to come from the increased emphasis on trying to get pressure on the QB. In summary, OSU versus Indiana tomorrow will only strengthen the perception that Ohio State is possibly the best team in the nation, and Barrett for Heisman is going to gain steam on a national level. I'm predicting Ohio State big in this one, with plenty of second, third teamers getting some playing time in the second half. Final score 56-10. Thanks for watching Superfan, your Buckeye football newsfeed.
All right, Josh, can you let us know who's dotting the I today?
Yeah, today dotting the I is Keyshawn Patel.
Nice.
And most importantly, for halftime today, the best damn band in the land is covering America's pastime, baseball.
Ceremonial first pitch, and look, it's Brutus Buckeye on the mound. Come on, put one in there, Brutus. Just a bit outside. to third to center field. She's safe! Well, visiting manager doesn't seem to agree. Looks like we've got a little rhubarb down there. Two men are arguing, and that's enough for the Empire. You're out of here! Managers just don't win the argument. Number 5 is next up to bat. It's Joltin' Joe. Wait a minute, that's not Joltin' Joe. Who's coming to bat? It's Brutus. Calls his shot. Give it a ride, Brutus. He gets it all. Time for the hot dog race. Looks like we've got a real continental competition up there. Mustard and Relish take the lead. Come on, guys, get your butts moving. It's a close battle. It's Relish. It's Mustard. Round in second. Whoa, they lost one. Coming up. Coming up. And looks like it's going to be the Red Dog with a win. Because no matter how far behind he was, you knew he'd catch up. And for tradition from Boston's Fenway Park, you know it. Sing along. Through the generosity of Central Ohio Kroger shoppers, they continue the fight and encourage shoppers to donate breast cancer awareness with a pink ribbon campaign at your local Kroger stores. There are 2.6 million survivors of breast cancer in the United States, and today, Kroger and Ohio State want to salute our local warriors who have won the fight. Over the past few weeks, Kroger has asked Buckeye Nation to nominate the survivors in their lives by submitting a photo for Kroger's Salute Your Buckeye Survivors nomination contest. More than 10,000 votes were cast for the over 180 brave cancer survivors who were nominated. 25 brave survivors stand before you today, all representatives from
Ohio State struggled to complete passes early and decided to focus on the run game after a first quarter score of 3-3. In the second quarter, JT Barrett showed why he is labeled as a dual threat quarterback. And the Bucs scored on a 5-yard run by Curtis Samuel to make it 17-3. With Indiana scoring on the opening drive of the second half to put the score at 24-17, OSU needed a touchdown and got it by driving 85 yards in 13 plays, with Mike Weber capping off the drive on a 1-yard leap into the end zone. Indiana intercepted Barrett early in the fourth quarter, taking it all the way to the 13-yard line. With Indiana facing 4th and 1 at the 4, the Silver Bullet defense came up big with a stop and turnover on downs. OSU added one last touchdown in the fourth on a 37-yard pass to Dontre Wilson to clinch it at 38-17 with 2:38 left in the game. One of my predictions came true, with Malik Hooker coming up with an interception on Indiana's last possession. The Buckeyes ran out the clock from there to end the game with a final score of 38-17.
As a student, in what way does your practice schedule affect your academics, and how do you balance both?
Well, it's not usually a question I get, but I'm in the business school here, and it's really tough sometimes, challenging courses, a lot of exams, a lot of work, but it's really just time management. If you want to be successful in the classroom and on the field, you just got to be disciplined with your time, and it's really up to you. They don't demand so much of us that we can't get our schoolwork done. It's just if you have the energy and time to do it. So,
just to add some humor to what's going on, how does it make you feel that it says that 62% of Ohio voters say that the Buckeyes can beat the Browns?
I'm not an Ohio guy, so I'm not a Browns fan. So.
And you're from Fort Lauderdale, right? Yeah. So do you miss it back home in Fort Lauderdale?
No, I'm liking it here. It's definitely been an easy transition.
For Week 7, Ohio State Buckeyes vs. Wisconsin Badgers set for Saturday, October 15th at the Camp Randall Stadium in Madison, Wisconsin. Kickoff starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. For more, tune in to BuckeyeTV on Channel 19. Thanks for watching.